The moment you click buy, your heart tightens, your eyes lock on the candle, and you're already asking the wrong question. You're not asking how to win this trade, you're asking how to escape the feeling of uncertainty. And that right there is the reason most traders never win consistently. The secret you're looking for isn't another strategy, it's the moment you stop fighting the market and start mastering yourself. You've been here before. You see price moving fast, you feel late, you tell yourself it's confirmation. You jump in. For 2 seconds, price moves your way and relief floods in. Then it snaps back. Your stop gets hit and the conversation starts in your head. I should have waited. The setup was almost perfect. Next one, I'll size up. That's how inconsistency is born, not from lack of knowledge, but from emotional negotiation with the market. You need to understand something the old operators understood long before screens and indicators. They didn't trade to feel smart, they traded to survive. They waited for price to prove itself. They respected structure, they respected timing, and most importantly, they respected their own rules more than their opinions. If you're still trying to predict, you're already losing. Consistency begins the moment you stop predicting and start responding. You don't lose money because the market is against you. You lose money because you rush clarity. You demand certainty from an environment that only rewards patience. When price is unclear, you feel uncomfortable, so you trade to feel better. That's not trading, that's emotional relief seeking, and the market punishes that behavior every single time. You've noticed it yourself. The trades that feel exciting usually fail. The trades that feel boring usually work. That's not coincidence, that's psychology. When a setup is truly aligned, structure, timing, and confirmation, it doesn't trigger adrenaline, it triggers calm. And if you're honest, you've ignored those calm trades before because they didn't feel urgent enough. You tell yourself, if I don't take this now, I'll miss it. That's fear talking, and fear is expensive. The market will always give another opportunity. Your account won't always give another chance. When you finally accept that, your behavior starts to change. This is where you pause for a second. If this is already hitting too close to home, like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with someone who keeps blowing accounts for the same psychological reasons. This isn't about hype, this is about survival. When you start trading like a professional, your inner dialogue changes. Instead of asking, can I make money here? You ask, has the market earned my risk? Instead of forcing trades, you wait for confirmation. You watch how price behaves at key levels. You notice when volume supports the move and when it doesn't. You stop entering because of hope and start entering because of proof. And here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need to trade often. You've been conditioned to think activity equals progress. It doesn't. Professionals wait. They sit through boredom. They let price reveal intention. They understand that accumulation comes before expansion, and expansion doesn't announce itself loudly. It shows itself quietly, through behavior. You felt the pain of being early. You enter exactly where you think the move should start, only to watch price go against you before doing what you expected. That pain teaches most traders the wrong lesson. You think your analysis was wrong. In reality, your timing was wrong. Being early feels the same as being wrong, and if you don't understand that, you'll keep sabotaging yourself. At some point, you realize consistency isn't about avoiding losses, it's about controlling damage. You predefine risk, you accept the loss before you enter, and when the loss comes, it doesn't shake you. No revenge trades, no emotional sizing, no need to get it back immediately. That's when the market stops owning you. You start narrating your actions internally. This level hasn't been tested. This move lacks volume. This is not my trade. Saying no becomes a skill, and the more often you say no, the more powerful your yes becomes. Because when you finally enter, you're not guessing, you're executing. If you've ever looked back at your best trades, you'll notice something important. You followed your rules. You didn't hesitate, you didn't interfere. The outcome wasn't luck, it was alignment. And if you can repeat the behavior, the results will repeat themselves over time. Drop a comment if this is connecting with you. Say what hurts you most in trading. fear, impatience, overtrading, or revenge. You're not alone, and acknowledging it is part of fixing it. Consistency shows up when you stop trying to be right and start trying to be disciplined. The market doesn't care about your intelligence, it responds to your behavior. When you break rules, it punishes you. When you follow them, it rewards you. Sometimes immediately, sometimes later. That delay is what breaks most traders. You want instant validation. Professionals accept delayed gratification. You stop staring at every tick. You stop checking profit constantly. You stop letting one trade define your self-worth. You focus on execution. One trade at a time, one decision at a time. You judge success by whether you followed your process, not whether you made money today. And slowly, quietly, your equity curve changes. Not with dramatic spikes, but with steady growth. You're no longer chasing, you're positioning. You're no longer reacting emotionally, you're responding strategically. Losses still happen, but they no longer control you. The real secret to winning trades consistently is this. You master your reactions before you try to master the market. You wait for confirmation. You trade what you see, not what you want. You protect capital like it's oxygen, and you accept that boredom is the price of consistency. If this video shifted your perspective even slightly, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this before their next emotional trade. Comment below and stay engaged, because trading psychology isn't learned once, it's reinforced daily. The market will test you, it will tempt you, it will bait your emotions. But if you stay disciplined, patient, and aligned, you won't just survive, you'll win consistently. And now, you finally know the secret.